These are the four figures that, as a real estate broker, I'm tracking every single month. And right now, you're about to see a bunch of agents out there posting these numbers about last month's real estate sales. And honestly, they're probably going to mean absolutely nothing to you. So let me take the time to explain what these numbers actually are and how they affect you, whether you're a buyer, a seller, or even a homeowner. And that way, when you see these figures again, they actually make sense. First one, median price. This isn't the average, it's the middle, and the difference really matters. Say, for instance, this past month, we had a listing that sold for $10 million, and right now there's a home listed on Oʻahu for $55 million. So when homes like this sell, they skew the average. They pull everything up, and it doesn't give us an honest picture of the market. So instead, we look at the median, the most middle number of every single home that sold. That is the honest read on what homes are actually going for. Second, days on market. This tells us how hot or cold a particular property is, or even a specific neighborhood. For sellers, this is helpful because it guides us on where to price your home so you don't end up like the competition sitting on the market. The story that it tells helps you not make the same mistake. And for buyers, it tells you who came in with the wrong game plan and now it's time to negotiate. Because the longer a home sits on the market, the more the market is telling the seller, we are not willing to pay what you're asking. Third, month supply. This essentially tells us who's in control. And the way that we measure it is like this. Say we stopped adding any new homes to the market today. How long would it take to sell through the inventory that's left? If you've ever heard the terms buyer's market and seller's market, this is what tells us which one we're in. Anything under 4 months is a seller's market, meaning sellers are in control. There are more buyers than there are sellers. Around 5 months is a neutral or balanced market, and 6 months or more means buyers are in control. There are more listings sitting in there than there are buyers to buy them. And the fourth one is mortgage rates. This one gives us context for why and where the buyer pool's motivation is at. So for instance, when rates go lower, the buyer pool gets bigger, and typically we'd see competition go up and prices climb because of it. Now, over the past few years, rates have been relatively high, sitting in the mid sixes, so you probably expect competition to be a lot lower with fewer buyers in the pool. But in certain markets, we're starting to see a lot more competition despite these higher rates. And I'll get more into that in a future video. So there you go, median price, days on market, month supply, and mortgage rates. Put those four together and you can actually get a pretty good read on the market yourself. And be sure to save this video so that way the next time the numbers drop, it all makes sense. And follow along because I'm about to break down exactly where the Hawaii market is in the next video.